Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel, East Bay Stamp Chick. This is Michelle. Thanks so much for visiting with me and spending some time with me today. Today's video is my crafty collab for my goals. It's August 1st. I almost said July 1st. So it's the beginning of the month. And this is where I talk to you about the goals and what did I achieve in the month of July. And I show you the projects that I completed. Okay? So let's get right down to it. So every month I kind of have the same goals, and that's to do 3, hopefully 4 YouTube videos in a month, 18 Instagram posts, and you know, make a mini album, and then of course make lots of cards. And you know, it's kind of loosey-goosey on the goals. They're not super set in cement. But I had a really amazing July. I made tons of stuff. I only did 3 videos though for YouTube, and I would have preferred to definitely, you know, do more, but only got 3 done. I did 18 Instagram posts, so that's awesome. That's, you know, pretty much kind of where I want to be, that amount or more. So I was really happy with that. I had 5 Facebook Lives. So there's a few different Facebook groups that I go live in that I show how to do different things. And so I did 5, and that was like a lot. But I'm really excited about that. I have another 5 scheduled for August as well. So kind of crazy. But I enjoy the live interaction, and I enjoy doing them. But I know it does take me away from YouTube because I have to prepare for those. And then each live is usually 30 minutes to an hour of time. So it does take away from me filming actual videos. I did make 3 journals, 2 mini albums, I did 40 cards, 5 bookmarks, and a tag. And I have all of this to show you right now, but I also have another album that I made that I actually made 2 albums, and the one I do not have to show you, and it was a gift. My grandson turned 6, and every year for each of the grandkids' birthday, they get an album that kind of showcases the last year of their life in photos. And so I made him a really nice album that it was about an 8x10 size, held about I think around 65 or so photos. And I wanted to get that done and film, you know, just a walkthrough to show you guys what I made. But I'm always so close to like when I need it done by that I just don't usually have the time to do the video, because I've done this every year where I think I'm going to film it and I don't. So maybe next time. But I did make that as well. So I'm kind of surprised at how much I made, but let's look at what I made because there's lots of fun stuff that I'm excited about. Let me bring out, I did do a YouTube walkthrough of my 2 Christmas albums. So I did make these. I don't have a tutorial up yet, but I did do a walkthrough so you at least see what they look like. And the paper I think is super cute. It's from Hobby Lobby. That might be a better angle. There's no glare that way. But I just thought they turned out so pretty. So there is a video if you want to check out what these look like for those. And then I also made, let me get these. So I made, I believe it was, oh, this one. Okay, here we go. I made this one just to try out this style of binding. So this is a no-sew binding. And it turned out really, I thought, pretty. It was easy to do. So then I did a live, and I actually made this one in the live. And all 3 books are made with a printable. So it's a digital collection that you can purchase from his palette, meaning his, as in God, and then palette. So his palette, they have tons. They have a huge variety of products. And the owner saw my journals and asked me to do a live in their private group showing how to make the journals. So I did another journal with the same type of binding. So I have 3 of them now, all using the same printable, which is called Lavender Truth. And you know, I loved the way they turned out. I thought they were super pretty. It's a super pretty printable. It's not very expensive. I think there's like 9 or 10 PDFs in the printable, and it's I don't know if it's $10 maybe less, I don't know. So I used mixed media 140 pound, actually I think it's watercolor paper in here, and did the no-sew binding. And so I have 3 books that I could totally do some art journaling in. Alright, so made those 3, and they all have chipboard covers, so they're pretty sturdy. The binding here is 110 pound cardstock with 140 pound watercolor paper inside with chipboard wrapped covers. So pretty sturdy, and I think they turned out really pretty, and that printable is so pretty. Alright, so now I also made for his palette, same company, this cute little booklet, and this has 2 different printables. One of them is a floral that just came out like a week or so ago, and then I used another printable for the thankful and the leaf. I added gilding, gold flake gilding on there, and this has 3 signatures. Also used a tab die to make tabs for it for each of the signatures, so it's just a cute little journal. A great way to show off their new printable, and that is again his palette. And I did actually end up joining their design team, so I'll be making some projects for them. So that was really cool too, that they wanted me to join their team. So that I have that one, and then onto the cards. Let's talk cards. I really wanted to do a lot of Christmas, and I did do some Christmas. I was hoping to do more, but I did make a lot of regular cards too. So this one is from Pink and Main. It's a pop-up card, so it goes completely flat. You can slide it into an envelope and then pop it out, and it actually will stand up on its own. So really cute. Looks like a little open envelope. So I made those. Those were really fun. And then one of my Facebook Lives, I made these little note cards with the sewing theme, and these are for Sweet and Sassy Stamps. I am on their design team. They had a whole sewing theme release, well, not a release, but they had a couple of sets that were brand new. So thanks so much. They have like a little stitching, and then I showed how to make this quilted card front. That was what I did on the live. And so again, the little stitching, which I think is just super cute. I love the little sewing machine. So kind of looks different in each color pattern. So I made those. I also made, for Sweet and Sassy Stamps, this sewing card. You're So Loved. I think that's so cute. Lots of pink. I love pink. And this one is going to be in the August Card of the Month contest for scrapbooking cards, I believe. They have a contest every month, and people vote, and then you can win, and you get published in their magazine like the following month or something if you win. So I've been in it a couple of times. I've never actually won. I've been published in their magazine for something else, but never won the contest. So this one is in there. So could use some votes there. And then I made these 3 for Sweet and Sassy Stamps as well. And these are all for their new release that they had in July. So really, really pretty. I used an ink pad that has 3 different colors of ink to do that stamping. So I did that with each one of the sentiments. I have a few different color selections, so you can see there's 3 different colors of ink. I used the stencils from Sweet and Sassy Stamps as well, along with the die cuts. So I think those turned out really pretty. We have those, and then they also did a Christmas hop, and so I made this card for the Christmas hop. And that is Sweet and Sassy Stamps also. I also did for Kendra's card challenge. She had a couple of hops this month. Actually, I think 4 hops I did. This one is Colorado Craft Company, and we did this one on a hop. They provided us with this really cute little stamp set, and we did all the hops are on Instagram, if you're wondering. That's where they're at for this. Then we also had a hop with a tag, And the whole idea there is she does a cutting guide that shows you how to cut 6x6 pieces of paper, and then you can make 15 cards. But we were also showing how you could do them with tags. And so like this one I think is sketch 9, and I can't remember what sketch this one is, but those are for Kendra's cards challenge. And then I made 6 of the 15 cards. So this one was another hop on Instagram. And these, actually I should say the tag and these next 6 cards are all Pink and Main products. So the paper, the stamping, and even some of the die cuts are Pink and Main. And I just think they turned out super cute. I can't wait to make the rest of the 15 cards. I just haven't had the time. But each challenge is for 3 months, so you have plenty of time to make the cards. So we got the Merry Christmas that's in a gold foil. I did use an embossing folder, you can kind of see too in the background. And then I just love this little bird. Such a cute little bird. And even the patterned paper is Pink and Main. So that's that. I did make, for, again, Kendra's card challenge, this one is a digital release, and I can't think of the name now of the brand, but it's out of England, and they gave us a digital release. Everyone had a different one to work with. I love peonies, so I chose this one, and this again is one of Kendra's card sketches. So I think that turned out really pretty. I wish I could remember the name of them, but oh man, I can't. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. Frantic Stamper is another brand that I am on the team for. So I did a couple of cards there. They are called Frantic Stamper. They do stamps, but they do a ton of dies. Like they have lots of dies. So this is some of their dies that they have. And this one too. So another birthday card. You can never have too many birthday cards. I like that fun paper. Like it almost looks like the Mexican papers that they hang for when they do celebrations. So I thought that was really pretty. Then I had gotten a stamp set from Crafty Goals, and I wanted to make something with that. And so I made 4 cards. And it's one giant stamp set. It is huge. Sorry, I jiggled the camera there. So once I stamped it, I cut it up into these smaller pieces so I could make 4 cards. And I used Tonic Nouveau shimmer powders to color this. So I think it turned out super pretty. I love it. Love it, love it. And then I happen to have some kind of soft shimmer paper in my stash that I was able to put around the edges to frame each one. I just love that it gives you that watercolor effect, and it has some shimmer in there, but yet you don't paint with it. I just sprinkle it and spritz it with water. And so I made those. And these are so quick and easy when you do that method. Very fast. The other thing that I did that was new to me is there is a YouTube channel called Call Me Crafty Owl, I believe, and she does a card challenge every month, and it shows you how to cut up like 2 12x12 sheets, and once you cut them a certain way, you can make like 12 cards. So I did that, and I used products from the Frantic Stamper. And I kind of goofed up because these right here, I made 5 of this one. And I was trying to make 3 of 4 different types of cards. And I made 4 of that one and 3 of this one. So I got a little messed up. But use double-sided paper so you can flip them all around to get different looks. And otherwise, it's basically the same layout. This is Echo Park paper that is available at Frantic Stamper. And then that's the Frantic Stamper die and stamp. And it was such a quick way to make 12 cards. I mean, and I think they turned out really, really pretty. Like this would make a nice little box set of cards that you could give as a gift. And especially like if you did Some of them birthday, some of them, you know, miss you, get well soon, like you give somebody a variety pack. And for Christmas, this made 12 cards really quick. So that was really fun. I also made, I joined a class through Scrapbook and Cards, and I haven't finished it yet. But I made 4 of the 12 cards that they had for the event. And what it is they do classes and they provide you with a stamp and die set. And then you watch the classes and you make the cards that the people show you how to make. So these are not my design. I did do them a little differently than they originally told us to, just because I like to do something that's my own. I added glitter paper and some sequins that they did not put in the kit. I love glitter paper, especially for Christmas. And I changed the sentiment up when I popped up these little holly leaves, which they didn't do on theirs. I like that oval and glitter paper is my own idea. And then I put the little pine boughs in glitter, and I changed the sentiment on this one. So they're really fun. It was a really cool set. And if I can finish all 12 cards, I might do a video showcasing those 12. These are the bookmarks I made. And these, again, are for Sweet and Sassy stamps. So I probably should have showed them with all the other Sweet and Sassy stamp items. So kind of mixed media looking. They did this fun stamp set. I think it's called Hope Scripture Art, something like that. And I did a really fun like Tonic Nouveau shimmer watercolor background with some glitter gel through a stencil with these really great tassels. So those will make like really fun Bible bookmarks or just reading bookmarks. I got these beads at Hobby Lobby. And the ribbon and yarn is just from all over. Lots of different places. But they have lots of shimmer. If you can see all the shimmer. So turned out really fun, kind of messy. I think my fingers were stained for a couple of days after these, but it was pretty cool. So I did that, and then lastly, but not least, I did a couple of videos for Bible journaling. So these were lives, so they're not on my channel. So I did Bible journal. This is Sweet and Sassy Stamps products. They do a whole creative worship Christian line. So I did this Bible journaling on a live. And I have another one here. Oh, this is a big Bible, so it's heavy. Here we go. So, and I just actually did this one yesterday in a live. And I was really feeling the fall theme. I can't wait to start doing some fall cards. So we used a little scarecrow and pumpkin. But I did that one as well with some watercolors. And I think that's it. That's it. That's all I made. Can you believe it? That's a lot for me. That's more than I normally make in a month. If you've been watching these videos, you know I don't normally make this much craft items in a month. But it just happened. Like, I don't know. It just happened. I'm not even sure how it happened. So going forward for August, I have a new release with Sweet and Sassy Stamps I need to make cards for. I need to finish up my Kendra's Card Challenge cards. And continue to make a few cards for Frantic Stamper. They do not have a new release this month at all, so just with some existing products. And then the His palette, I will be making a few items for them as well. So, and hopefully, I mean, I can get some more videos made. I would love to make one every single week, so like 4 videos a month would be great. I mean, 6 videos would be amazing, but I think 4 is a good number right now. And I have 5 lives on Facebook scheduled at the moment. So that's kind of like the goals I have for August. I definitely want to keep creating Christmas. I love Christmas. But I know like I have some fall cards and things that I need to make as well. So August and September, I really do usually make a lot of fall products. Fall cards or fall projects, I should say. And then at the same time still working on some Christmas. All right, so that's kind of it for me. Thank you for going through and seeing all my fun stuff and sticking with me for the video. And there will be more videos to come. Alright, so thanks so much. If you love seeing crafty inspiration, please like my video and subscribe. I would love to have you see every month all the things that I make. Alright, and if there's any comments of ideas of what you want to see, if you'd like a tutorial or anything, just put it in the comments. And I'm way behind on tutorials, but I swear I will be working on them. Alright, thank you so much everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.